Aries, stop scrolling. Take a breath, because what's happening around you today, November 16th, is not random. If you've been feeling restless, emotional, overwhelmed, or strangely energized, if signs have been appearing out of nowhere, if your intuition has been screaming at you louder than usual, it's because a rare cosmic shift is unfolding today, and you, Aries, are at the center of it. A new reality is forming around you. Your old timeline is dissolving. Your destiny is unfolding in real time. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes you'll understand why today is the turning point, the activation, the energetic breakthrough your soul has been preparing for all year. Your transformation begins now. The cosmic pressure breaks. Your soul steps into a higher timeline. Aries, you've been feeling the build-up for weeks, maybe even months. A quiet heaviness, a strange tension, a sense that something in your life was being pulled tighter and tighter, as if the universe was stretching your spirit to its limit. You felt it in your body, you felt it in your emotions, you felt it in your intuition. That pressure wasn't random. It wasn't just stress. It wasn't your imagination. It was the cosmic contraction before the breakthrough, the energetic equivalent of the moment right before lightning strikes. In spiritual terms, it was the universe pushing everything inside you to the surface so you couldn't avoid your truth any longer. It was preparing you for a release, a reset, a rebirth. And Aries, that release happens today on November 16th. When you woke up today, or even in the hours leading up to this moment, you may have felt something subtle but powerful shift inside you. Maybe it was a calm clarity that washed through your chest. Maybe it was a sudden emotional release out of nowhere. Maybe it was an intuitive whisper that said, "Today, something changes." And that feeling was right, because November 16th is the day your new timeline activates. Cosmically, Mars, your ruling planet, is aligning with a transformational frequency that acts like a spiritual launch pad. This energy lifts you out of stagnation and pushes you into a version of yourself that has been waiting behind the scenes. It's like the universe picked you up from the waiting room of your life and placed you directly on the path you were meant to walk. You may feel a surge of confidence for no reason, a random burst of motivation, a craving to break old habits, a pull towards something new, an emotional release that feels cleansing, a sudden "I'm done with this" moment, a desire to reinvent everything, a realization that you've outgrown your past. That isn't impulsiveness. It's alignment. It's your soul stepping forward and your fears stepping back. The energy today acts like a cosmic doorway. Once you step through it, you don't return to who you used to be. Your higher self, the version of you that is bold, intuitive, unafraid, and unstoppable, begins to take the lead. Your old identity, the one shaped by pressure, doubt, and exhaustion, starts dissolving. You may notice your intuition becoming almost unnervingly sharp. You may suddenly see the truth about people, who is meant for your next chapter and who was only meant for the last. You may recognize patterns you once overlooked. You may feel a sense of urgency, not panic but purpose, guiding you toward the next step. It's the kind of inner nudge that feels like the universe whispering, "It's time, move." This is the green light your spirit has been waiting for. Aries, the cosmic pressure you carried wasn't punishment, it was preparation. It was breaking old timelines loose. It was shaking outdated patterns from your energy field. It was forcing you to confront the parts of your life you've been avoiding. It was asking you to step into a power you've buried for too long. It was strengthening you for the intensity of the blessings coming next. And today, November 16th, that preparation reaches its peak. The contraction ends, the release begins, the breakthrough activates. You are not the same person you were even 24 hours ago. Everything about your energy is shifting. Your decisions, your desires, your boundaries, your confidence, your clarity. This moment marks the beginning of a new spiritual cycle, a higher timeline, a destiny recalibration that will guide you through the rest of this year and beyond, Aries. Today is the day your new reality begins to unfold. Not slowly, not quietly, but powerfully and undeniably. The pressure is gone, the door is open, your soul is ready. This is your moment. The identity awakening. You no longer relate to the old version of yourself, Aries. Something unusual is stirring inside you today. Something subtle, yet unmistakably powerful. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it is life-changing. You're disconnecting from your old identity. On November 16th, you may wake up and suddenly feel like you've stepped into a different version of yourself. You look at your life, your emotions, your habits, and you don't relate to them the way you used to. It's like the old you is still in the room, but fading, like a shadow growing lighter, like a story you're no longer interested in reading. The habits you once repeated without thinking now feel heavy. The fears that once controlled your decisions feel outdated. The patterns you used to fall into feel meaningless. The people who drained you suddenly feel distant. And the goals you used to chase? They may now feel too small for who you're becoming. Why is this happening? Because your identity is upgrading. This shift isn't surface level. It's not just you thinking differently or setting new goals. This is a spiritual rewiring, a deep energetic recalibration that is altering the way your soul shows up in the world. Your vibration is rising. Your energy is evolving. Your spirit is stepping into its truth. And everything that doesn't match that truth is naturally falling away today. Your soul is rejecting anything that feels fake, forced, draining, or misaligned. And because of that, you may feel a sudden need for silence, a desire to withdraw so you can hear your own voice again, a magnetic pull toward new opportunities, a sudden surge of confidence that feels unfamiliar, a disconnect from people who no longer elevate your growth, a craving to rebuild your life from the ground up, Aries. You are not running away, you are rising. This is the difference. The old you reacted out of fear. The new you responds from alignment. The old you tolerated. The new you chooses. The old you kept peace for others. The new you honors peace for yourself. The version of you that existed before today was shaped by survival, shaped by what you had to do, what you felt obligated to hold, and what you thought you needed to carry. But the version activating today is shaped by intuition, purpose, truth, and experience. You are shedding the identity that was built around your wounds and stepping into the identity built around your wisdom. That's why you may feel moments of emotional intensity today. Not sadness, not heaviness, but release. It feels like your spirit exhaling after years of holding tension. It feels like the shedding of an old layer you didn't even realize you were still wearing. You're becoming someone who sets boundaries with confidence, not guilt, speaks with clarity, not hesitation, chooses respect over validation, chooses peace over chaos, chooses purpose over distraction, chooses growth over comfort. You're awakening a version of yourself that was always there, but never fully allowed to lead. Your voice may feel stronger, your intuition may feel louder, your decisions may feel clearer, your desires may feel more honest, your reactions may feel more grounded. This is not a phase. This is not temporary. This is rebirth. November 16th acts like a spiritual initiation, a cosmic rite of passage. It's the moment where the universe looks at you and says, "You are ready for the next version of yourself." And Aries, you are. This awakening didn't come out of nowhere. Your soul has been preparing you for this moment. The moment you stop shrinking to fit places you've outgrown. Stop settling for connections that drain your light. Stop abandoning your power to make others comfortable. You are not losing people. You are not losing your old life. You are not losing the old version of you. You are outgrowing them. The disconnect you feel is not an ending. It's a beginning. You're shifting into a frequency where only truth, alignment, purpose, and elevation exist. Your past cannot follow you into this new chapter, because your new reality, the one that begins today, requires a new version of you, and that version, that powerful, awakened, fearless version of you, is waking up right now, synchronicities and divine signs. Intensify, guidance shows up everywhere. Aries, today is not an ordinary day. It is a day where the universe speaks to you louder, clearer, and more directly than it has all year. If there was ever a day to pay attention to the invisible world around you, it's today. On November 16th, synchronicities begin multiplying like cosmic breadcrumbs, leading you toward your next breakthrough. These signs show up in ways you can't ignore anymore. They appear in moments that feel too aligned, too specific, too perfectly timed to be random. You may see repeating angel numbers: 1111, 222, 444, 555. Sudden intuitive flashes that feel like inner warnings or revelations. Vivid dreams that stick with you all day as if carrying a message. Songs that show up exactly when you need to hear the lyrics. A video or message that answers a question you never asked out loud. Someone reappearing in your life with perfect timing. A sudden, unexplainable knowing of what your next step should be. These experiences aren't accidents, they aren't coincidences, they are confirmations. Aries, you are being guided. Your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whichever language resonates with you, are stepping in boldly today. This isn't subtle guidance, this is spiritual intervention. They're not whispering, they're giving you signs that feel almost too obvious, too loud, too impossible to miss, because a new chapter is opening for you. And they want you to walk into it prepared. This is the universe saying, we need you awake, we need you aligned, we need you ready. The energy today is aligned with divine timing, meaning everything you see, hear, or feel has a purpose. Even the people you encounter, whether briefly or unexpectedly, carry messages, reflections, or lessons. You may feel your intuition tugging you in a specific direction. It might guide you toward a certain decision, a certain conversation, a certain opportunity, a certain new beginning, or a certain person. Trust that pull your intuition is louder today because the energetic veil is thinner. Your spirit has access to clarity it normally doesn't receive so easily. You may also notice old situations resurfacing, not to trap you, but to test you. The universe will often bring something back just once more so you can choose differently. It's asking you, are you truly done with this? Are you really ready to move forward? Are you choosing growth or repeating cycles? Aries, these signs are guiding you toward your true soul purpose, your higher timeline, a breakthrough that's been waiting for the right moment, soulmate or soul family connections, a new financial or career direction, a deeper level of spiritual awakening. This is a turning point in your spiritual journey. The signs you receive today aren't meant to confuse you. They're meant to confirm what your spirit already knows. They show up exactly when you're questioning something, doubting something, or thinking of giving up, and their timing is always precise, always intentional. It's like a spiritual GPS recalculating your route. Even if you take a step in the wrong direction, the universe gently redirects you back onto your highest path. And here's the thing about signs. The moment you acknowledge one, even silently, another appears. The more open you are, the more guidance you receive. That's because you're in a frequency where the universe can finally reach you without interference. Your intuition is clear. Your spirit is awake. Your energy is receptive. You may also notice that small things feel symbolic today. A feather, a coin, a butterfly, a sudden breeze, a stranger's words. a moment of déjà vu. These aren't spiritual cliches, they are energetic signals meant specifically for you. Aries, today you are divinely guided, almost as if the path ahead is illuminating one step at a time. Even if you don't see the full picture, even if the outcome isn't clear, trust what appears in front of you, because today your guides are not showing you the path by accident. They are showing you the path because you are ready to walk it. The synchronicities will keep unfolding, the signs will keep appearing, and every one of them will lead you closer to the breakthrough your spirit has been preparing for Aries. The universe is speaking, and for the first time in a long time, you can finally hear it. The breakthrough activation, your destiny timeline. Shifts in real-time, Aries. This is the moment everything changes, not tomorrow, not next week, not someday. Today, November 16th, your breakthrough energy activates. This shift isn't symbolic, poetic, or metaphorical. It is literal, energetic, spiritual, and life-changing. You may already be feeling it. The internal stirring, the emotional release, the sudden clarity that seems to come out of nowhere. That's because your destiny timeline is recalibrating itself in real time. The universe is rearranging paths, redirecting energy, closing old doors, and opening new ones at a speed you haven't experienced in years. You may feel any of the following today. A sudden decision rising inside you that feels undeniable. A moment of powerful clarity where everything makes sense. An emotional release that feels like freedom. A conversation that unexpectedly opens a new path. An opportunity that appears at the perfect moment. A realization that changes your direction instantly. A moment where everything clicks, as if the universe whispered the missing piece. These experiences mark what spiritual teachers call the destiny flip. The moment your old timeline dissolves and your new one activates, Aries, your soul has been preparing for this exact moment for a long time. Every delay, every disappointment, every ending, every confusion, none of it was random. These moments were not setbacks, they were alignments, redirects, spiritual course corrections. You were being shaped, refined, prepared, strengthened, so when today arrived, you would finally be ready to receive what is meant for you. Not from a place of fear, but from a place of power. The version of you that needed to heal is behind you. The version of you that is ready to rise is stepping forward now. Aries, expect something significant, something unmistakable, something that makes you pause and say, "This is it." This breakthrough might appear as a long-awaited opportunity finally opening. A life-changing message arriving when you least expect it. A financial or career shift that resets your path. A new beginning that feels divinely orchestrated. A chance to walk away from something toxic, heavy, or draining. A powerful emotional awakening that snaps you out of old patterns. A spiritual download that gives you direction, purpose, or clarity. This is not the universe teasing you. This is the universe delivering. Your destiny timeline is rearranging itself around your new vibration. You are no longer aligned with the life you once tolerated. You are no longer compatible with the version of yourself who played small, who doubted themselves, who accepted less than they deserved. That chapter is closed, permanently. Today marks the activation of a new timeline, a higher one. One where you choose intentionally, love boldly, speak clearly, and follow your intuition fearlessly. One where you attract opportunities instead of chasing them. One where your energy leads and the world responds. This breakthrough energy is not temporary, it's not fleeting, it's not a moment of motivation or inspiration, it is an activation. Your trajectory from today onward will not be the same, your mindset will not be the same, your emotional reactions will not be the same, your choices will not be the same, you will not be the same. And the universe is not leaving you to figure it out alone. spirit guides, divine protection, ancestral guidance, intuitive strength, cosmic alignment. Everything is working behind the scenes, not to push you backward, but to push you forward. You may feel nudged to take a risk. You may feel guided to release something. You may feel pulled toward a new direction. You may feel a calm certainty that you cannot logically explain. Trust it. This is the moment your higher self has been waiting to unlock. And today is the spiritual key months from now, when life looks different. When you look back at the choices you made, the shifts you felt, the opportunities you embraced, you will recognize this exact day as the turning point, the pivot, the awakening, the moment everything began aligning for you. You'll say, that was the day everything shifted. Aries, your breakthrough isn't coming. It isn't on the way. It isn't waiting for permission. Your destiny timeline is open. Your future is realigning. Your power is awakening. Your soul is rising. Walk forward. The door has already opened. Aries, take a breath. What you felt today, the emotional waves, the intuition, the shifts, the signs, none of it was random. November 16th was chosen for you. You didn't find this message by accident. Your soul led you here, because today marks the beginning of a new timeline, a new identity, a new reality, a new you. You are stepping out of limitation and into alignment, out of fear and into power, out of stagnation and into momentum, out of confusion and into clarity. Whatever ended needed to end. Whatever fell away was clearing the path. Whatever hurt you shaped your awakening. Whatever delayed you was protecting your destiny. Aries, this is your rebirth. From this moment forward, walk as the version of yourself who is worthy, powerful, intuitive, aligned, and unstoppable. If this message touched your spirit today, comment below, I accept my new reality. And watch this video again whenever doubt returns, because this isn't just a message, this is your confirmation. Your breakthrough is here, your transformation has begun, your destiny is unfolding. Aries, your new reality starts now.